Okay, I got you. Thank you. I'll be so excited, y'all. The camera right there, just so y'all
Yeah.
don't kind of get thrown off and be looking cross-eyed and cockeyed. Okay, so we are here, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tapping in, right? With love, strength, and love. For those who are on my Facebook page or taps into the guided clarification on YouTube, you guys will now be able to see the ladies, which is my Virgo ladies, right, from
Okay.
the reading from Friday. They allowed me to actually do their reading live, which was so amazing. And I really appreciate you, ladies. And now I want to get um their perspective. I
Oh, you
can't
there?
even
You
say
there?
it.
It's
Look,
okay.
their perspective
Yes.
of it. Okay, because a lot of people talk about the traditional, and we was kind of tapping into that before it started, right?
Yeah.
So, a lot of the traditional way is don't do that, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, our people said, and it's a lot of the negative things
It's looked
about
down
it.
upon.
Yes,
Mhm,
that's
it
it.
is.
And it's
Right.
like, well, this a new generation and we doing different type of things, right?
Literally.
And it's like we gotta move with the flow. Now we really have to learn ways to connect to our higher power.
For
Because if
sure.
we do not, then it's gonna be fucked up.
It
Yeah.
We
is.
already see
Because
what's
we're
going on in the
manifesting
world.
now. We're
Yes.
present beings. So therefore we're manifesting what we're subconsciously putting into now, the now
Yes.
And
state.
to tell y'all
Yes.
the truth, we're also connecting to our roots.
Yes. And that's
Period.
the
That's
piece.
how it was originally done. You
Hmm.
understood the spirit from the earth. Like,
Right. And
Yeah.
it's
you know what I'm
tapping us
saying?
back into that. So, you guys, I ain't even go ahead and let my ladies introduce. I'm just so excited about everything,
Dang. Where's the
right?
camera again?
It's
Right
right
here.
here.
Right here. Okay.
So it's just I'm so excited about things, you guys. So anyways, we're talking about experiencing and exploring. So our ladies was bold, brave, and confident enough to go ahead and allow me to do their reading. And now we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the experiences that they actually, went through, how it was before they actually did it, how it was over the weekend, because they got to spend the weekend and
Yeah.
now we here Sunday
Mhm.
evening. So it's like now we're gonna explore. Let them speak. So I got some questions for you ladies,
Okay.
which is going to help our other Virgos, the ones
Mhm.
that tapped in. If you didn't tap in, you all go tap into my Facebook guided clarification, or you can also tap in on YouTube guided clarifications. Okay. So I'm gonna let my ladies go ahead and introduce themselves so much. I mean, after I done been talking for so long, but I'm gonna let y'all know who these ladies is once again, because a lot of people
Period.
didn't see guided
Period.
clarification.
Period.
So big Virgo in the building is
Yeah.
Tommy. Yeah, so I'm a choreographer, creative director, photographer. I'm also a cosmetologist. And yeah, we're gonna get into some things. So
Yeah.
Period.
period. Stellar Vision Studios is on the map. Book your photo shoots with me.
Yes. 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 Hey
Right here, right
everybody.
here.
My name is India and I am a videographer, just a creative person, like, just a
Mm.
creative thinker, a deep thinker. And yeah, Stellar Vision Studios too. Like, come on guys, we're here and we're live. Like,
Just saying.
Tap
tap in. Our
in.
Instagram is Stellar, that's STELLAR
Yeah.
Vision Studios underscore
Yes.
one underscore.
All righty, ladies.
One underscore.
All righty, ladies, my Virgos. Okay, we're just gonna tap into the clarity, the structure, and the guidance that you received from your reading on Friday. Okay, so what did you guys think of the reading?
I enjoyed it. So let's back it up. I
Back it
remember when
up.
we talked about it. I told you I was like, oh my god, India's gonna love this. But me
Mhm.
myself, I really don't have much experience in that. So I'm also a daredevil, so I go towards my apprehension. I do, I really do, and I was really like excited for you and your journey, and I know you was coming up against and having your own battles with it. So I wanted to encourage you to go into that. You love until you can't love no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right, thank you.
So, of course. So I was really excited because I was like, okay, she gonna let me know. I was like, she gonna let me know. And then also I was just really excited to like be the first one did like I don't know, I was just really, really excited for you.
Right.
So when I received the reading, immediately I thought like, okay, she clearly is like, bitch, you need to calm down. Like, let's relax, let's take a breather, go touch grass. That's what you told me.
Be grounded.
Go touch some grass.
That was the summer.
We're worried about grounded, baby. So, and I automatically received that because I do be lifted.
Right.
I do need to ground myself quite a bit. I have anxiety just because like childhood trauma.
Right.
There was trauma when I was in the womb.
Right.
So of course, like once you birth that, like that's just what we have naturally. It's a battle that we have to fight spiritually, as well as mentally and physically.
Yeah.
And so I do struggle with that a lot, especially like now being a Renaissance woman,
right?
They say.
Period. Say that again.
How you do the Renaissance women, you guys? I have a 9-to-5 and I run businesses. Please, somebody take me out the streets immediately. I'm waiting. Take me off the streets.
Bomb sound.
Oh. But yeah, so I really resonated with that very most.
Right.
I also resonated with the narcissism. Someone's full of themselves. And, I know I originally expected it to be that other person, but it's me.
Right. Oh, you coming out and telling the truth, baby. Let's go.
It is me.
Let's go. You got to be honest in order for you to honestly have to be, or you have to be honest and truthful with yourself so that you can know that there is a problem there. Yeah. And then that will help you learn that what do I have to do next? Or help you ask yourself, what do I have to do next? So that was a big piece. And thank you. What about you, India?
Oh my goodness.
You thinking too hard.
No, I was gonna say I do know what I have to do. The question is, am I gonna do it?
Hey, that's it. That's it.
No.
Okay. No. Yes, you is. You wouldn't be here.
Quiet. But for me, it's like the same thing you were saying. Like it brought up a lot. Like I resonated when you said you have like anxiety. Like I feel like I definitely do have like some type of anxiety or something. But that also resonates with like, me going back to my mom's and like that childhood thing that you were talking about. Like that inner child is definitely talking. Yeah. She talking.
Yes.
That's all I could say.
Yes. And that was a big piece, y'all. And like I said, I am so thankful that I can help you guys because I had to I've been doing it for like 2 years now, right? But for like the first year, I was kind of just doing it on myself and kind of filling it out. And then I started to do it for my family members. Mm-hmm. And it's like, okay, well, I'm seeing it in my life. And what I'm saying is playing out for me if I go down this route that they was actually talking about in the cards. If I don't, then I'm going to find myself in the same cycle. And I went through that so many times and it was like, wait a minute. Okay, let me go down this route. And when I went down that route and it was going for me and it was like, damn, let me ask my family members. So, and it started going for them. And I'm like, okay, let's see.
And that's healing. That's like a healer in the family. Like, just we all need that healer, know, in the family. Just the person to be like, hey, my life is not going how I wanted to go. Can I need some direction, some guide,
Yes,
some guidance.
Yes, and that's where that guided clarification come in at, right? So I was guided to actually walk through it on my own and get the clarification that I needed. And once I did it, I knew that I could help other people guide, do that same thing, get the guidance that they need, which was parts of their inner self, discovering who they were, and once you were able to do that, then now you can go ahead and do it for other people.
So I have a question for you. What were some of the challenges you went through just on your journey of like learning this new art like that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm sure like after a while it's like heavy on your spirit to
it
take
is.
in all of these energies.
Right.
It is.
That's
and
what I
that
was
was my
thinking too.
biggest challenge because I had so many different energies around me, right? I had negative energies. I had energies that was so confused. I had energies that was like, go move fast, and it was like I had energies that was like, no, you got to be scared of this, or remember this happened, and it was just so many different energies. And I'm like, okay, what is my own energy? And once and that was me, a part of me saying, who am I? Once I discovered my own energy, and it was like, okay, since you discovered your own energy, so how do you separate your own energy from other people's energy? And that was my next thing. And I realized and start to understand I am a happy go person. I'm always smiling and I'm always laughing. And I'm a deep person. I'm a person that wants that has questions and I want answers. If you don't give me the answer, I'm gonna go ask this person, and it's like, is that an answer that I really need? Even in the time when it's like, is that an answer I really need? Well, let me ask this person and this person anyways. And then I'm gonna go sit with myself, and God and my higher power is gonna let me know, okay, this person was on the right path, that person wasn't. And it's like, well, both of them was on it, but you only need this and you only need that. So that's how I actually start to kind of like work into my own power and my own energy, which it was so challenging, and it was a lot of work. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of work. It was days and I was like so drained, and it was like, I'm not dealing with this. And I kept asking, why me? Like, you want me to tap into something that all of my family is so afraid of, and they like, we don't do
that
this
fear into you.
Yes, and it's like, we don't do this, and I'm like, I ain't doing it the way that everybody else has been doing it. I'm doing it because I found a different way that we can actually get clarification, because seeing is believing.
Yes.
If you want to see, you walking through something, you want to see it you want to see it. Let me pull out my cards. Because I can, just like did for you guys, I can give you that clarification through the cards, not just talking, not just listening.
Because that really be the root of a lot of like depression and sadness. It's really confusion. It's really the unknown, the uncertainty that causes that anxiety and depression. The I don't know how's, the when, I don't know when's, I don't know what's, I don't know who's. You know what I'm saying? Those things that can act as a roadblock from going out and networking and going out and, you know what I'm saying, going to events and spreading your own light. Right. Especially when you don't know that you have a life. Yes, that's the biggest thing. And I feel like a lot of people don't. Hey, good evening, Queen.
Hi, Sheikah.
Oh, that's my baby. Okay, so did you guys learn something about yourself through the Virgo energy?
Well, we're around each other a lot. And with us both being Virgos, we don't have a choice but to learn.
Right. Is it because you guys see the reflection of your own self in each other?
Yeah, and it works because like she's younger than me, so I'll be like, I remember I used to do that.
That's how I be with my little sister. She's not even a Virgo, or a Capricorn. She's actually an Aries, which is the fire sign.
My God,
so
Aries.
Like, listen, I don't care what you saying.
Right.
How you did it. I want to do it this way.
Somebody clip that.
To go this way.
So my father is an Aries.
Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, girl.
I did not know your dad sign.
Girl. So my dad randomly, I hate that I'm even talking about this on the internet right now because he gonna feel so good about himself. My dad leaves like
you, babe.
long comment threads, excerpts, monologues, Shakespearean paragraphs on all of my posts, and I respond to none of it because it's always like crazy disrespectful. Like it's crazy disrespectful. But he might have a terrible relationship.
Is it real? Is some of it that he say real?
Like, is it honest?
Yeah,
I'm sure it is honest.
You don't look at
I'm
it.
sure it is.
Girl.
I'm sure my hair is thinning. I'm sure I probably should have stopped coloring my hair. I probably shouldn't have like flat ironed it 1,000 times. Who cares? I'm not taking that advice from you though.
So come on over to the dread game. I'm telling you, the dread game, it gives you black women, black beautiful women, right? It gives you that power. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I've been bald headed my whole life, and look at my hair.
Yes,
like it's been almost 5 years that I've been actually going through it. I dyed my hair just to kind of like help me determine my own growth. And when I dyed it, and it was bright yellow, because it's like the color yellow is I'm stepping in my own power. Yeah. And it's like, which is the solar plexus. And it's like, okay, well, let me see. So I colored it bright yellow. And everybody kept calling me banana and everything. But look at the color of it now.
I love
look
that.
at how it actually grew, and I grew into it. You know what I mean? It's almost gone, but it's telling me that I have actually grown. Yeah. And I have actually stepped in my own personal power. So not only was you discovering who you are, and allowing your sun to shine, allow the sun to shine on you. Yeah. Right. It was a thing of, I'm gonna help you grow. Look how beautiful it is. Yeah. You know, and I don't mean to sound cocky or nothing, but I get so many comments about it. It's like, girl, you just stop acknowledging, you know. So I mean, it really helped me with my own personal growth. Yeah. Because like I said, I've been bald-headed my whole life, and I couldn't understand why I was so bald-headed. You know, and everybody in the family, like, you, how, and they gave me perms and curls and different type of things, put weave in my head, like to say, like you were saying, it was breaking my hair off, my edges, and it was like, what the hell? What do I have to do? And I realized I didn't have to do nothing but to be me, and allow my moistness from my own hair to actually just guide me. Yeah,
your natural oils to just grow your shit out.
Yeah. Yes, lady.
Hello.
So, did I ask you what you thought of it?
Oh, okay. So
look, I keep getting off track, but so like I finally get to express this. Yeah. Just not
you finally got people on the show you can express it with, girl.
Yes, period.
Hey, what you think? What you think?
Okay, so as a Virgo, that's my sun sign. That's ego, right? That's I. Okay. So, because I, you know, I'm trying to think.
Shoot. Her name is.
What was it like?
Like, oh my God, what is it?
Getting that Virgo energy back.
It goes so deep.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really trying to tap into my astrology sign more. Right. Like, I'm learning about like my 10th house to get my career set up. If you know it, you know. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank for Virgo.
But that's that energy, and you can see it. Like, she's older than you.
Yeah.
Right?
What is it like being around a Virgo all day?
Yes.
Every day?
And honestly, the older Virgo at that.
With my sis, it's honestly very smooth. Like, I like that she understands where I am, where I'm coming from, how I am. Like, she just understands. I understand her too. So it's just like, it's very smooth, especially because we're both. I feel like we're level-headed Virgos. Right. I hear some bad things about Virgos.
Yes, right.
And I'm
there are some bad
I
ones.
can't relate because, You know, like
Regular, bro.
Well,
So-
you may not be able to relate because again, when you guys are on a higher vibration and you always sharing each other energy, other people may
and I
not
think
give
we
off
both
that
were
same
in
thing.
predicaments where we had to grow up at really young ages.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Everything
Yes,
we
I
both
can
grew up
relate.
in families that taught that in one way or another, whether that be verbally or just with experiences, taught us that everything is always going to be our fault.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And
yes.
that is the definition of being an adult. Everything is always your fault. It doesn't matter why you late, you're late. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So take that into the next question, right? Because it is, how do you know when it's time to step back, dig deeper, and say enough is enough? It's time for me
I
to
get there
really.
quick. What about you?
Wait, how you get there so
I
quick?
get there quick. I ain't have no daddy, girl. I ain't have no daddy, so I invented a daddy in my head, and he's perfect.
That's
He's
what you have
perfect.
to do, though.
I ain't have no daddy, so I invented one in my head, and he is perfect. If you don't hit his standards, I just don't know what to tell you.
Okay, I love
Especially
that.
if your standards is lower than where I'm performing, and
Right.
I'm perfect.
Right.
Right.
And that's a good way to tap in spiritually. Literally, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
Like literally, because you have them examples of daddies around, but you still have to tap into your masculine energy. So if that father figure is not always around, you still have to be able to kind of tap into it when they're not around. So you like created
You
in my
become
own
masculine
head,
when there
your
is no
own.
masculine energy around you.
Right.
When there's nobody to call me baby girl, and
you
say
call your own
you look
self.
so pretty today.
Right.
Like there's no man to do that. I'm gonna be telling it to myself in the mirror.
Yeah. Clock
I'm
it.
gonna be saying
Clock
it.
it.
You look good as fuck.
Clock it.
It's gonna sound a little more aggressive because
Clock
I gotta
it.
convince me on bad days.
Clock
So
it.
what about you, India?
Okay, restate the question.
Okay, so how do you know when it's time to step back, dig deeper, and say enough is enough?
I feel like when you reach your lowest. I mean, like, come on now. I don't know. Some people don't have a low. So
you think so?
No.
Do you really think so?
I
Like,
think
what the
so.
hell?
Some people don't have a low.
look in these
At
eyes.
some point in time,
Some of y'all don't have a low. That level does not exist.
Okay. So stepping into the next question, right? How do you balance being helpful and setting boundaries?
Oh my God.
We're
Especially as a Virgo.
that right now.
Especially as a Virgo.
Ooh.
We are the sign of service.
Oh, yes. Oh my God. That's
Service.
No, so this is where I'm gonna be honest. This is where I think we are the same, just on opposite ends of the spectrum.
okay.
I'm always like, I'm gonna make sure the boundaries are set.
Right.
She's always like, I'm gonna make sure we help.
But that is a good balance as a partnership.
Yeah.
Life. And that's what I'm talking about because you guys do business together. So either way it go, right, you still have that balance. You guys are good friends, right? And then you have that within your family side and your business side, which is a great what is it? What is it? You tell me. It's from the reading. It kept saying it on Friday.
Balance? What?
No,
Flow?
on Friday, what it kept saying.
Oh, grounding.
Flow?
Yeah.
Flow.
The flow. The
The
flow.
flow.
And I feel like the
Kept
flow be
saying
flawless
it.
because we always like, even if we are on those opposite ends of the
Right.
spectrum, I'm always like, yeah, I feel you. We do
Right,
gotta help.
exactly.
Yeah.
We do
It's
gotta
the
help. She's always
balance.
like, yeah, you probably should.
It's the balance, and it help you even when like you in those down moments, and you got that other person that's gonna help you. Like, listen, you should, you know what I mean, or why not? You know, those is oh my God.
I think she
that
sent
is
that
so
text today.
Down
I think she
there.
said, why not?
Something
literally
like
said, why
that.
not?
Yeah. You got one life to live. I'm that type of friend. Shoot.
Okay. How about you?
Wait, what was it?
That's okay. How how do you set balance with being helpful, or how do you balance being helpful and setting your boundaries?
I, to be honest, once it starts affecting me and my mentality
Okay.
and my life,
Yeah.
then that's when I know that like I need to start, speaking up and saying, hey, this is where we're not gonna do. Like we're not gonna do that. Like and
Right.
dead ass. Like I don't care.
Okay. And what do that be?
That
Do
be
you have you said a
yeah. I just let people
boundary?
know like when I feel it. I text, call.
Okay.
When I feel it, like when I'm just like really like, because I like to be very transparent. Like I'm a
Right.
transparent ass person.
Okay.
So it's like, you get the genuineness out of me, and that's people
God.
Notice how she didn't say honest.
Right.
Honesty and transparency are two different things.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So do you find that you need that there is a need for clarity in your lives, and do it sometimes clashes with your emotions and your intuition?
Hell yeah.
You look like you wanted to answer that question
Yeah,
first.
that question was loaded.
It was
loaded question. Whoa.
Let me
Can I look at the question so I could really? Okay, so y'all, so actually I watch a lot of tarot readings, right? Like I do, like, they help gas you up a little bit. They help, they just, it's very just, it does give you some type of like egoic feeling that you're getting some type of clarity, right?
Right.
But sometimes, like you said, you gotta like go back to yourself and really see if that really connects with you.
Yes.
Because, like you said, it could resonate with other Virgos that were on the on the live, or that watches the live later.
Yes.
Or it could be us later watching it back. So it's like that's when you have to receive like your inner guidance, with the reading.
Yes.
So yeah, sometimes that could clash with emotion too, obviously.
Yes. And I want to add to that, right, too, because we also seen in y'all reading that you guys were both tapped in, right? Meaning that you are both vibrating on a higher frequency, right? With that being said, that it's again, you were starting to ground in a different way, learning how to down, but both of y'all had the new beginning. So you're learning how to ground in a different way than she is, and she's learning how to ground in a different way that you is. So it was a thing of like, okay, well, now I can start this new beginning, and I got somebody who gonna rock with me, and I'm gonna always have that reflection. And it's like, okay, now I can really flow through life. Why? That's why it kept saying that's your balance. It's each other, because you're able to see the reflection, and a lot of people don't get that. But when you get a male partner, it's kind of different, because it helps you tap into your masculine energy a little more. And if
let's
you
talk
haven't
about it, wow,
that piece or studied it,
literally, girl, where you finding these men?
Literally,
these men is helping me be more of a woman.
and that's the thing about actually tapping into, because again, it shows you how, like you said, what it is that I want in a man. And when you're thinking about that, you're manifesting it. When you're manifesting it, you're gonna get these different type of examples of the man that you want. And if it's not like, I thought that was the key, but now you gotta change it, and you can create something different. And that's the part of being in the spiritual realm. We are creators. So anytime we know that something is not working out for us, we don't have to stay in it. But traditionally, they told us, hold on, go through the thick and thin,
stay in your marriage,
get married at this certain age,
have kids by this time, do this, do that, have a home, have a house, all that is just on us, like, to do all these things. And it's like,
whole time the whites was moving out at 30.
Right. Whole time, what was our ancestors doing? What were they
Where did y'all get
doing?
that
They
from?
was not doing all that.
Black mothers and fathers, can we please talk about that? Where did y'all
Yes.
get that
Why?
from?
Why do y'all always
gotta
want to
be
kick y'all
bums if
kids
we
out
out
at
by
18
That's
years
crazy.
old?
That's crazy.
That's
Me
kind
at
of
18.
But what about those kids that
was
wants
a
to move
rabbit.
out on their own? Because my father,
Not production.
okay, my father didn't kick me out. I was one of those that was like, man, I'm out of here at 18. I want to do my own thing. And then it was like, okay, well, go experience it. Go explore it. And I got out and I was like, okay, that's not the way that I thought it was going to be. I got to move away from that. And then I experienced something else. And it was like, okay, this worked a little bit better. So then from then on, I stayed in my own house because it was like, yeah, I like this feeling, which made it a long lasting feeling for me.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good, pretty beastly.
Period.
This balance thing is amazing.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know that they know how to do it. It's already in them.
Yeah.
It's just about how much work are you gonna put into actually
Yourself.
balance it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people go from, oh, I could be this loving, caring person and nurture things, but then they get stuck. Or they want to push it away, and then they switch over to the other side like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
It's too hard, man. No, I ain't
they
got time to
stop
deal
working
with
on
that.
themselves.
Yeah, so it's like we flip from one side or another, but where's the balance to say, man, I'm getting this shit.
Yeah.
And when my body gets too tired, it's like, hold on, let me rest. Let me give you a massage, or let's go get a massage. Let's go get our feet done. That's the piece that we tap into as women. But what about the men? Because a lot of men, like, I'm a go-getter.
Yeah.
But how about if you're a man and you're in a relationship and you out here getting it, and when your body telling you need some love, step back and let your woman do it, or you go and actually get yourself a
Y'all
massage.
ready for this? Look, she know.
Both of y'all look
See
at
that?
each other.
Like,
Wait, hold on.
is y'all ready
Wait, what happened?
for
What
this
happened?
combo?
Ooh. Thank y'all for the ones that's tapping
Y'all
in.
clicking up,
That's
clicking.
tapped in.
Oh,
She like she needs some more. We click. I'm clicking like
You're trying to indicate.
not you.
girl, we in here just chilling and having a conversation. You can speak. I need some more. You know.
Okay,
Hold
period.
on now.
I'll be like, warm your that. Okay, friend. That's friend. Ooh, y'all.
Y'all is too funny. Okay, what was you about to say now?
All
We
right.
ready for this?
I forgot. Yeah. We were just
Young
talking-
men,
Oh, yeah,
my
yeah.
Black African American brothers.
Mm.
The sooner you realize that seeking counsel from a woman is going to make you more successful, the sooner we'll be all right as the African American race.
Mm.
I do believe I am not a goddess. I'm not a feminist.
Okay.
I think men are built stronger. They should do harder shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
What I do believe is that while you're running that business and so fucking worried about the money and the cash, you got a woman on the side of you watching everybody around you, who's understanding the ins and outs of your business enough to have advice to make it better.
Right.
I cannot trust a man that does not seek counsel in some women.
Right.
I cannot trust a man that has no women around him.
Right.
What is your relationship with your mother?
Right.
Do you have a mother? Is there some woman in your life that you can trust enough to ask them for advice, or that you can trust enough to them to be transparent?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
When you seek counsel, like the issue is a lot of people have like motherly issues.
Yes.
A lot of young men have issues with their mother and cannot trust a woman enough to seek counsel because of their issues with their mother. And their issues with themselves.
Yeah, with themselves. Ultimately,
And a lot of y'all gay. And it's okay. It's 2025. Come out of that closet. We know.
What you just come out with it? A lot of you guys are gay.
We know.
But what if they fight it with that inner demon with inside of themselves and they like, this people gonna judge me like this, and people gonna say this, and they're fighting, like I said, with their inner demon. Like, nah, if you come out, this, and this. If you don't come out, then this, and this.
Well, it's not even about necessarily coming out, right? The idea is to be honest with yourself so you can be comfortable with the truths that lie within you. It's not to tell everybody your business,
right?
But it is for you to be comfortable with yourself so that you know what I'm saying, you're not so fucking sassy to women.
Right.
What's happening is you guys are so angry with yourselves because of your current sexual orientation that you want to take it out on the people you low-key want to be. The people that you low-key want to emulate. When you could just emulate it, we still love you. Right. It's okay. You don't have to be mad at us about it.
Right. Because
we
gonna
usually
love
detect
you
it first.
Yeah. Especially if you someone who actually is, like she was saying, you comfortable with it. Like you wanna, you're your authentic self. If that's what it is, then be that. No one can judge you but God. You're not gonna have to pay the price with nobody but God.
I miss when the R&B singers was wearing heels.
You know?
Prince.
I miss it a little bit.
Okay.
They wearing skirts now though.
Oh no.
He's still not owning up to that.
Okay, so how do you guide others without taking on too much responsibility?
I would say, like, kind of that spiritual cleansing that you was talking about. Like, it's okay for, friends to rant and stuff, but sometimes that do get heavy.
Yes.
And when it does get heavy, you have to, go back to, like, that spiritual cleansing, like some type of something that helps you release.
What do you say to that friend that's like, it's too much, it's too heavy?
I mean, to me, I don't think it's never too heavy, just because
it's the Virgo.
Not saying it's never too heavy, but because like if they feel comfortable ranting to me, then I feel like they know who, like, the type of person I am,
right,
and how I can carry things.
Right.
So like the people I have around me that do rant, they know, like, I maybe, like, I didn't want to call, but like, I felt like I had to call.
Oh, they know it, like, it's the last resort.
Right. And that's when I'd be like,
and a lot of people,
okay, friend,
guided to call her. Like, I don't want to. That's like our parents, right? And we'd be like, oh man, I need this, but I need this, and it's like, call your mom, and your mom keep coming up on your mind, and you like, man, no, I ain't gonna call mom. I always call mom. And it's like, it doesn't matter. At this time, you need to call mom, and then you try to call somebody else, and they like, oh, I don't got it, and then take you right back to call mom. And it's like, stop ignoring your intuition. I'm guiding you to let you know this is what you need to do. And then that's when the people like, okay, fuck it, let me just call.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. What about you?
What do I do? I think I try to be as transparent as possible, and I also push myself. I pride myself on how I show up for my friends. Like, it's something that I low key brag about.
Right.
No, see, not just to brag about it, but like, I love them.
Right. And
I keep my tanks empty just for my friends.
Right.
Because I know when it's time for me to do this,
they gonna be there.
Get your knees ashy. So yeah, I carry a lot more, but when it's time for me to, like, I feel like it's too much, I would just let somebody know, like, it's
right.
It's been a lot, friend. It's been a lot. And I'm the type of person when my tank get full, I'm gonna start asking questions like, what we gonna do? Right. I'm gonna start coming up with solutions. Right. Like, okay, what if you did this?
Right.
Yeah. If you come back and say you didn't do that, okay, let's try something else.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Oh my God.
And then they stop talking to me because I'm steady coming up with solutions instead of just validating their feelings. But we didn't validate about 10 times.
Right. Oh my God. Okay, so that comes to kind of like the next one, right? When confusion sets in for y'all, right? What is the process that y'all actually walk through to kind of like
These are deep
organize them
questions.
thoughts and them emotions. You said what?
These are deep.
Yeah.
I'm digging in my
read it on
my
live.
root chakra for some of these.
Well, y'all are y'all own power, right? And
Yeah.
this is the things. Not only is they gonna help y'all, but they're gonna help somebody else,
Yeah.
right? This
Yeah.
show is different from the
Yeah.
clarification one, right? Because this
Yeah.
one is love, strength, and love.
Hello.
So it's a piece of damn. They're a Virgo. They got this much. They're taking risks. They're exploring
And looking at the way we love and interact with the world.
Yes,
Yeah.
for your own self, right?
Yeah.
So they like, well, shit. Let me try their advice.
Love that.
Which is
Mhm.
it's amazing. That's the thing that I love about the love, strength, and love.
Yeah.
Period. Tune in.
Confusion, that mean.
How do
How
I
you
handle
organize?
confusion?
Mhm.
I'm very organized in my mind. And I'm also like that's something that conjures up anxiety for me, confusion.
right.
I do not serve a god of confusion. I say
Right.
that to any man I talk to. You can't leave me in unless I put you in the talking stage. You can't leave me there. Narcissism. Silly. You can't leave me there though. So I don't serve a god of confusion. And so I sometimes sleep. I just sleep until something comes to me. That's probably not the way to go, guys. Probably don't do that. But
No, sleep
Really?
is very
or I'll
important.
create. Or I'll
Really?
create.
Really,
Yeah.
because you go to sleep and you get to
That's
rest your
that traditional mindset saying that
Yes.
sleep is
Yeah.
not
okay.
good, but sleep is really good.
Yes, you get to rest your body. Not only that, you get to because when you're high vibrational, not only are you receiving messages for
Yes.
you and how to
Mhm.
move, but you're receiving them for other people around you.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
say you're connected to her, right? And then it's a thing of you may be having a dream, but later on in the day that she may come with you with the same type of thing that was happening in your
In my dream, yeah.
Now you know how to actually go about it.
Yeah.
And it's like that's good.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that a lot of time people get, especially those who are high vibrational and they have dreams.
Yeah.
They get confused. Is this for me or is it for somebody else?
Yeah.
That's that astral projecting.
Yeah, baby. Listen.
And
And what
every
your card-
time you
but what
every
did the
time you
card
sleep,
say
you
on
astral
the
project.
card?
It's that astral project.
Yeah. We did. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah. I be sleep and then I also create. I
Mhm.
create myself out of confusion.
Yes.
Like
Period.
I do
That's
shit.
That's real.
Yeah,
beefy.
that's
I do random
Yes,
shit.
that's
Like
the-
I'll just start singing. I write songs.
Yes, you do, y'all. Oh my
Yes.
god, this girl's talented.
Oh my god. Stop.
This girl's just so freaking talented.
Oh my God.
I don't even know.
But that's because I be stressed the fuck out.
Right, but that's a good way to release, and that's what we was teaching the kids, or we are teaching the kids at the Runner Rebels,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Because it's what is the way to let it out? Because everybody have to release at some point in time, right? But if they letting it out, going to go hang with another person, and then this person is robbing somebody else, or they going to go, rob this person, or they going to just go chill with people that they know is troublemakers, like no, or they carry guns and that's the way they gonna move. It's like, nah, we ain't on that.
Yeah.
We got a different way. I'm finna go to the studio.
Yeah, it's
I got
very
stuff
important
my mind going.
to organize that pain.
Yeah.
That's organizing, right? That's that
Yes.
organizing your pain
Yes.
through
Yeah.
something.
Putting a melody to it.
Yes.
That's
words
also
to it.
alchemy, alchemizing your pain.
What's the definition of alchemy for the people?
I think it's transmuting. Transmuting your energy into reality.
Beastie.
Like transmitting it,
Transmuting.
transmuting it.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
She was gonna say that. She was like, just like, what?
Transmuting.
Let me look it up.
It's like it's okay, and this is what you do, you guys. If y'all don't know something, look it up.
Yeah.
Do research.
Literally,
like,
please do research.
Don't
Actually,
allow your mind
you
to
have
just
to
be
do that.
wondering.
Actually, do that. Please don't just
All right, we're gonna look at what
assume.
it means to transmute.
Don't allow your mind to wonder
And
because it's
assume.
gonna put you in a whole nother
Wow,
space.
to change in form, nature, or substance. The example they have is the raw material of his experience was transmuted into stories. Okay.
Right on, baby.
Mhm.
Okay.
Period.
Talking about tapped in.
Yeah,
and
that's why
higher
he said I was a
powers.
quirky black girl because
Yeah.
I know, you know what I mean? Scholar. I'm a
Hey,
scholar.
Yeah.
hey,
College graduate, guys.
right. And
Bachelor's in film.
4-year degree.
Get into it.
Ooh, see, and that's beastie, right? See, we don't go off of what other people call us. Like sometimes we already know. Yeah, I can see why you will call me that.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not offended by it because shit, I know sometimes I can be, you know. But again,
I have
y'all,
layers. Wait, I feel like everybody got layers.
yes,
Yes.
they do.
When they said that in
It's like
Shrek, that was probably the
Complexities.
rawest line. He said onions have layers, ogres have layers, humans have layers, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Shrek.
bitch, but I can be.
And that's the part of balance as well.
Shrek
Like
James.
again, yes, this is I have transformed and I'm this person. But if you freaking get to the point is, yes, I can be a bitch. Yes, I will act like a asshole. But
Yeah.
that's the way that y'all will see it.
Yes.
Right. But I will be seeing it as
As
no.
transmuting.
Yes. Like, hold on. Wait a
You probably
minute.
brought
Did
that
you
out.
Transmuting that energy.
Okay, y'all. Wait. Did you answer the question? I didn't forget, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
That's okay.
Wait. What?
Oh, how do we
My fifth
how
time
do I
asking.
deal with confusion? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you
I
did
sleep
too,
and I
right?
create.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
you
didn't
did.
answer. I
Yeah,
didn't
you did.
answer. So confusion. I would say the same. That's like Virgo shit. I don't know if it's Virgo shit, but I
y'all both in
love
the room. That's that
I
energy.
love to sleep. Like I don't even think that's like a bad thing because it's like that's where you get all your spiritual work done. That's where you spiritually heal. That's where you spiritually go through your battles. That's when you spiritually align yourself with your reality. You know,
Right.
you're manifesting. You're manifesting when you're sleeping. You're visualizing what, like opportunities. Like, don't you,
Right.
even like, it's just about alignment and healing when you sleep. That's what I
Right.
feel. And within confusion, it's like I'm not saying I sleep 24/7 all through the day,
Right.
but when I
That's a
feel like I need
combination.
that rest,
Mhm.
I'm gonna get that rest.
That's like
Hello.
me, baby. I ain't gonna even lie. That's exactly like me. So I want to ask you, ladies, do you guys get any like outside of sleep, right? Do you like journal or take walks on the beach
Oh my
or
God,
sit with
yes.
yourself?
We
Like
love
you were
nature
saying in the
walks.
beginning,
Yes,
touching the grass, it just
I'm
connecting
very
with nature.
She love roller skating in the damn forest.
porous. Yes, me and my friend. Shout out to
I can
Madison. Shout out to
Okay,
Madison. Me and
that's
my friend, we go
I
and
like
we roller skate.
I like beach walks. I'm a
Yes.
beachy girl.
Okay, yeah.
I like water. I like looking at water.
Water.
Yes.
Water
Oh my
cleanses.
gosh.
Oh
Same.
my god.
I like to look at
Same.
water and just like
water is my
stare
Y'all
with
used
my
to want to be a
stomach hanging
mermaid.
over my
Did
pen.
y'all used to want to be a mermaid
nah.
growing up? I did.
I was like, nah, me
No,
and
girl, I
water
wanted to be
all
Michael
day.
Phelps, girl. What are you
Girl.
talking about, girl? I used to be racing everybody in the pool.
Girl.
I used to be slapping I used to be like, oh yeah, when we taking the swimming test right now? All right, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay,
Girl.
ladies, as much as I hate to wrap it up, we getting ready to wrap this up. Wait, what time did we start? At like 6:30, right?
Yeah,
think
probably a
so.
little before. It was probably
Oh, okay. Well, we got a couple more, a few more minutes.
period.
But, so I got a couple more questions.
Okay.
So,
That's
did you
fast.
guys receive anything about your purpose or your spirituality on the reading?
I think for me, it was just reaffirming what I already knew.
Mm-hmm.
They say when you make a plan for yourself, God laughs.
Ooh.
So I just move with the spirit. So I really, I make plans, but I make short term plans. My long
Right.
term goals is just to continue to spread love, light, and laughs. And also do your hair and take y'all pictures. Television studios on that.
Period.
But yeah, I really I don't know what the future holds. I don't know. I might go to school again. Who knows? Y'all might
Right.
see me working at some type of restaurant that I own. You just never know. I might get into
Right.
cooking. I might get into jewelry making,
Right.
so it just reaffirmed what I already knew, kind
Right.
of.
Beautiful.
So stay
Clarification.
grounded. I worry too much. I
Right.
gotta
Yeah.
chill.
That's that clarification.
Yeah, it was clarifying to like understand that, you know, that grounding part, that flow part. You know, I've always like been, what's the word, aligned to that, like being in flow, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hello, flow.
yeah, it's just like
That's
made
such
it
a good
even
word
more
with us.
emphasized
So let me
it.
tell y'all how this all started. I was in cosmetology school, y'all, and we had to do a balayage assessment where we have to demonstrate a balayage on somebody. And in my anxiety, I hit up India to come in as my model, because if our model didn't show up, we fail.
Right.
And she was the only one I knew that if I did the appointment for her, she would show up.
Right.
So I did, and it just somehow spiraled.
And I looked crazy. Like I walked in there looking crazy because it was early in the morning. But I still came through.
And it came out beautiful.
You can still kind of see it, y'all.
Yeah, yes. I did that color on her hair. It was red, but it's
you can
been
still
like
kind of
6 months.
see it. Yeah. It
So
was turned out really
we
beautiful.
did that, and then it spiraled into us starting a production company's television
Well,
studios.
the beginning, we met each other at JCPenney Portrait Studios.
Period.
Okay.
You right.
So
Working
y'all
at
both was there
JCPenney.
getting y'all portraits done?
Yeah, so we
were
do,
taking the
so you know the
portraits.
awkward
Okay.
photo shoots where they like this
At
we was
JCPenney.
doing them.
Mhm.
Okay.
We were the
Throughout
workers.
wintertime.
Yeah, we
Yes.
worked there.
Yes.
And she came during crazy times. I like crazy times because I was already working there,
We'll get
and then
into
she
that
came,
Right.
and
that's how the
then
universe
we
work, though,
connected
y'all,
through there.
because the universe does that just to see, and then now it's like it's moving up
spiraled
to
into us having a
to
production
whole nother
company.
level, like, and it's like,
Mhm.
yes,
Yeah.
you never know who the people are that God is really sending you into in your life until you actually start to tapping into them, tapping into you, because then
Yes.
you like, okay, wait a minute,
You
now this
you
person
see
can help
you're
me.
being guided.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
you
wait,
can see the
everything is
guidance.
aligning up. Hold
Mhm.
on, person. Hold on. When I get off track, they help me get back on.
Right.
And you
When
look
they
back
get
and
off,
you like, oh my goodness.
yes.
Right, out of a friendship, man.
Literally.
That's
So
and
friendship
that's
is
how it
important.
Yes, that's exactly why friendship is so important.
Mhm.
Right.
People, I feel like we went into this like phase where everybody's like praising like this lonership thing,
Right.
Mm.
Yes.
being
that's a big
alone
thing.
and
Right.
being on the grind,
Yeah,
and
I don't
being
have no friends.
self-made.
Yes.
Like, there is no I in team, y'all. It's
Right.
no way you can get 1,000 things done in a day unless you got somebody helping you, somebody keeping you on your toes, somebody reminding you of dates,
Yep.
time.
Yep.
And you know what I'm saying? You need a team. If there's
Exactly.
anything I could leave with y'all, is build yourself a team. Like, for real. Like, go. That's the only reason why I think college was useful, because I got to
Right.
build a team from going to college.
Yeah.
Yes.
But start a community, be a part of a community.
Yes, that's a big piece.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That is how the Black community can be more successful. Is
Mhm.
being in a community together.
And we kind of you just kind of answered the next question, which kind of spiritual practices help you clear and stay aligned. So we go kind of bypass that one because I want to tap into these next two questions, right? What is one thing you have learned about getting a reading and tapping into the Virgo energy? Trust in divine timing and manifestation.
Mhm.
Because they are like connected.
Yeah. What did we learn from those three things?
Right.
Um
From your reading.
Yeah, I learned that I need to relax, bro. I gotta go with the flow and just let the flow flow. Let the flow go.
Yeah.
Let that hoe ho and let that hoe know.
No, for real. Because too many times we get like too into the currents,
Yeah.
Right.
so-called currents of life, you know.
Bro, we
Yes.
spaz out a lot of times throughout the
Yes.
day. Like, we call each other through our little spaz moments. We spaz a lot.
Especially as women. Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
We're emotional.
Oh my God.
We are the moon, and the
Yeah.
moon transcends with the ocean and the
Yes.
currents of everything.
It's
That's This her tea
Okay,
right
how
here.
about you then? What's one thing you think that you have learned about getting a reading with the Virgo energy, trust in divine timing, and manifestation?
I feel like I really just like want to tap into like, the flow state more, and just like going into like being more balanced. I feel like my solar plexus, I saw a lot that was on there, and then just the grounding parts, the root chakra, like just saying more I am affirmations.
Right. And I want to say
And
this,
hmm
right? So the root chakra, which is you moving back in with your mom, right?
right.
That is the piece that's helping you with the root chakra,
hmm
right? Your solar plexus is your partner right here who's helping you build, and your literally it's helping you build and step into your creative side more, right? And then your solar plexus, right, is you tapping into your power, being bold enough to actually walk through it all,
Right.
right,
Yeah.
and learn how to balance it.
Yeah.
Because your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye, and then your crown chakra, them is all connected, which lets you know that you're at a higher vibration. So anything that you do, you want, or you feel like you need to step back and tap into, that's the pieces that you tap into. The heart chakra, which is the connections that you make around you, right? The throat chakra, those people that give you that safe space to allow you to release, right? The third eye, those around you that you can see is there for you for a bigger purpose.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to cry, guys.
Right. Oh my god.
And then, like I said, connected into who you are, which aligning all them 7 main chakras, which is gonna allow you to stay who you are, your authentic self. And that's what you already geared to right now.
Yeah.
So that right there is so beautiful. And I'm glad I can.
Yes, and just to
Oh my
add to that,
goodness.
you're amazing. You look amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
And
thank
I would
you.
also say keep people around you that allow you to
Ooh.
stay who you are.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? We can push each other. We can push each other. We can be around people that push us, but don't let nobody tell you nothing about you that is necessarily wrong. Like I feel
Right.
like it's always weird when bitches try to tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Right. But
Right.
it's
always
necessary
weird
that it is.
because it should just be like what makes you operate in the best situation. You know what I'm saying? In
Right.
the best mindset. That's what
Right.
it should really be about.
Mhm.
If
Okay.
you are comfortable with who you are,
Right.
nothing else should matter.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's something that you are okay with when you go to bed at night, when you look into the mirror,
Right.
that is
That's
all that
true.
should matter.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Like I do measure a lot of people by that because it's like don't tell me what's right and wrong because bitch, how do you
Ooh,
know
that's the
who
next
is your
question.
God?
Okay, that's
Oh,
step into
sorry.
the
Go
next
ahead,
question.
friend.
That's
No.
okay. What's one thing you have learned about your logic side and how it can take control over things?
On the logic side.
How it takes control over
Yeah,
things?
because as a Virgo, y'all organizing, y'all always like, listen, let's do it this
We are
way, let's
very
do it this
logical.
way.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like, and there's people that's like, no, what
I
about
am
doing it
logical
this way?
sometimes.
You're like, no, we doing it this way.
I
I
feel like
don't know.
I used to be very like stand up for your rights. Like I used to want to fight with people about it because I know mine is better, or
It's
smarter,
good, and
or more
right.
thought out than
Right.
like because I already came to your conclusion, but there are issues that you're gonna run into that you're not thinking about. So
Mhm.
I kind of left that field of being like trying to constantly fight and fight and fight and fight. I will fight a couple times, but I also am into like building trust. So I'm gonna do it your way first. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it your way first, just so you can see.
Yeah.
And then it's like now I'm gonna give my suggestions because you're asking me for it.
That's
So,
how it is.
That's kind of the realm I've been in now, where I'm just like I'm just gonna be of service in any way that I can. So if it's like we're gonna do your idea and then you ask me for my idea once your idea didn't work,
right,
that is the way that I would rather do because it's a lot more trying to like argue and convince than like let's get shit done. I'm more about like production.
Right.
Let's just get shit out because you need to learn it anyway.
Right.
Even if you would have listened to me this time, you would have tried to do it on your own.
Right.
So let's just get that shit out the way now.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good way, babes. No lie. Okay. So what's one thing what's one thing you can say to those who look at readings for guidance in a negative way?
I would just say that it's all about your intentionality. I feel like you are a conscious being, and you are connected to God and everything, and just everything and more. Like, just think of yourself as just like a consciousness, and that wherever your consciousness is directed is what you'll get.
Right.
So if your consciousness is intentionality is directing on getting truth, just how you had intentionality in the beginning of our, session, to
Right.
say, this is for our highest good. You want to tap in, you asking us for our energy to tap in. That's because that's what you're supposed to do, as
Right.
conscious beings.
Right.
And we live in the present moment. So it's like, don't think of it as like a gateway to anything, because when
You
you're
open the gate
doing
to what
it,
you
you
want to
need to
open
have
up.
intentionality
Yes.
the whole time when you're doing it. So it's all about what you put into it,
Right. So do you recommend some people like who is just like having those depressed moments and those waves? It's like, man, I tried it this way and I tried it this way, and dang, now it's like, do you recommend them to kind of like experience and
I do.
explore
I
like
really do. I really do. I feel like it does give you some type of like peace of mind, because it's like when I was going through dark things, like not dark things, but like going through like depression and stuff, I did have my cards. I wrote
right
down like just words,
words?
and I would
Yep.
shuffle it
Yep.
and
And
see
that's
what popped out.
yes.
And it brought me so much like
Clear.
peace of mind and clarity. Like I was just like I felt like I was just walking through like some type of like purpose, because it's like everything. I feel like life is purposeful. Like God put us here for a reason,
Yes.
And
you know.
everything happens for a reason. So when that
Right.
card flip out, it's not flipping out for no
No
reason.
reason. And
You
you
Right.
was
was
supposed to read them words. You here
Right.
for a reason.
yes, and you was giving guided clarification.
Right.
So when you're down and you're not paying attention, God is always watching, right?
Right.
Your ancestors, your
Because
spirit
everything
guides,
out
they're
there is
always
God.
watching.
Everything
So
out there is God.
yes.
God is both good, evil, all in between. If you think you talk to a demon, that's
Then that's who
you.
you're talking to. Yep.
That's you.
Yep.
Everything is you. You is
Yep.
God. God is you.
Yep.
Everything is God.
Yep.
You talk to a demon, you talk to yourself.
Yep.
And that's what you really need
Hey
to tap into.
mama. My mama be tapping.
Hey.
Come with the support, baby. Oh, okay,
But yeah.
y'all. So, y'all, just want to tap in because mom just popped in, right? So, I want to just say we have just been tapping into the reading that I gave these ladies on Friday and how they are enjoying it, exploring and experiencing them, stepping out
Mhm.
and doing new things. All right.
Mhm.
So, for you, go ahead and tap into the question for you. What is one thing you can say to those who looks at it in a negative way?
Um,
Miss Harmony, girl, you over there looking so
thank
No,
cute.
for real.
Your makeup is
Looking like a
glowing, baby.
baddie.
Look,
Baddie waddy.
go. My mama said, "Hey, I'm listening." Okay, mama.
Period. Thanks
Period.
for
How
listening,
y'all
mama. Thanks for
famous? I
listening.
seen you. So I would say, to people who may look at this in a negative way, um, this method comes from the earth,
Mm,
which is where we all started from dirt. You understand?
Literally.
And that's biblical if you want to look at it in that way.
mhm.
I think just being Black Americans, we were all taught who
Right,
our God was,
right.
and not to discredit, Christianity or anything like that, but I do think that we should all open our minds, because really we
Yes,
all worshiping the same thing.
yes, I
Whoever
do.
created you and me was a wonderful being,
Right,
and I feel like he operates in love with all of us.
right.
I don't think I serve a God that is evil
Right.
necessarily. I do think they exist,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't serve that God.
Right.
And that's through and through, whether I'm getting a tarot reading or I'm reading a book.
Right.
So I would just say, just open up your mind to a new possibility, especially if you're feeling lost right now
Right.
and it's something that you are yearning for and it's something that's calling to you. Don't block out the call.
Yep.
Experience it for yourself. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? Don't allow other opinions to shape your journey
Yeah.
and
Right.
what you're supposed to experience,
Yep.
because you never know what you'll gain
Yeah, it's
from
just
it.
the mind state of like fear. You know, it's
Yes.
just the fear that they put
Yes.
on it.
If you looking at it negatively based off of what somebody else said, you're putting your faith in man, which is
Yes.
also
Facts.
Oh,
Facts.
yes.
which is also
Facts.
biblically incorrect.
Facts. Let's talk
let's
about it.
let's talk about
Yes.
that.
It's
Yes.
yeah.
We can go back and forth about it. So
Okay.
that's what I
Beautiful.
would say. And love yourself.
Ooh, beautiful. I love it. Okay. She said yes. I say that all the time. Okay, mama. Yes.
Love, strength, and love.
Ooh, baby. Yes. I
Hello.
really, again, I really, really appreciate you ladies coming on. Like, literally. Like,
I love that you had us here.
and I have, like I said before, it was a struggle for me to actually come out, and you guys were the perfect,
Mhm.
beautifulest queens to actually come and help me. Like, listen here,
Mhm.
it is what it is, and then you allow me to experience and explore.
Yeah.
And that was a thing that I was kind of confused on. I do it for some people, but then don't do it for all. You
Mhm.
know, you have to allow yourself to do it and be comfortable with who you are. And it's
Mhm.
like, okay, well, you know, everybody don't have to get that energy. And I
Yeah.
realize and understand that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So again, ladies, anything you want to
Wow.
say before we leave? Or wait, one thing before, right? What can you say to those who are actually, right, tapping into it, and this is something new, right, for them, and they're having this fear and this scare, right? That is, or has already tapped into it and having this confusion. What can y'all say to them?
Um, I would just say keep following your inner guidance. You know, that's what I feel like we've been talking about this whole time. Like just
Mhm.
staying grounded, staying in the flow of life, and just following your inner guidance because it can't be wrong.
Right. Can you tell people what inner guidance for those is, for those who do not know?
Your inner guidance is like your gut, you know, like
Mm.
your intuition, like your feelings, like you know,
Yes.
your emotions, staying in tune with like, you know, like the root of like what you're feeling, you
Mhm.
know, because like sometimes from baseline you could be mad
Yep.
because you know woke up on the wrong side of the bed, but in the root you could be mad because you know this person treated you this way, you know,
Mhm.
and you need to like speak up for yourself and you're mad because you're not
Right.
speaking up for yourself,
Right.
you know.
Yes. 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 Okay. Thank you for that,
Period.
baby. Okay. How about you, honey?
What I would say is love until you can't love no more.
Mm.
So if again, like if it's calling you, don't disrupt that call. If you do it and it feels weird or it feels bad, then you act upon that. But don't dismiss
Right.
something that's calling your name. There's
Right.
a reason that you need to experience it, and you never know what you're gonna take from each experience.
Yep.
And it
Don't
may
miss them
help you.
opportunities.
Yeah, it may help you find your purpose. Anything that's not your
Yes.
purpose will help you find it. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Those
Yes.
failures, those L's are nothing but lessons to help you get closer
Yes.
to who you're supposed to be. So don't allow somebody else's opinion. Don't allow somebody else's imagery of what you are and what you're doing. God created your path uniquely for you. And
Ooh.
don't ever forget that.
Ooh. Beautiful.
I love y'all. I
Y'all
love
go
us for
ahead and
real.
go ahead
Period.
and start the business one more time before we
Stellar Business
Yes, stellar, 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 stellar in the house.
Underscore.
Vision
Spell it
Studio.
correctly with an underscore all together on Instagram.
Period.
The website is coming soon. Booking site is coming soon, but you
Yes.
can definitely hit
Follow
us
our
up
Instagram.
on IG.
Yes.
We love y'all for
And you
real.
could look us up too
Yeah.
on Google.
Okay, right
Yep.
on, right on. All right, ladies. Thank you to my guests. Thank you for tapping in. I really appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Experience and explore is all I can say to y'all
Mm.
is it's our time. It's our time for the new beginnings. And in our new beginnings, it's time to explore something different, right? Explore it from your way, but allow yourself to use your intuition and allow yourself to be guided. It's a different way, especially to the older ones who is set in their ways and they only want to do things one sided. Open up, baby. It's time. All right. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe, y'all.
Yes.
Please
Subscribe,
hit the
please.
subscribe button. It's for free. It's free. So just spread your kindness and love and hit the subscribe button.
Yes. And realize that love is strength and strength is love.
Birds are out to the sky. We are a family.
Take us out, y'all.
We are so much love.
Then just you and I.